Hi guys, it's Lily. I thought I'd do a quick project with you today. As you may have seen by my recent stamp haul video, I have got a huge amount of the Greetings Farm stamps because, you know, I collect them. I'm a bit crazy about them right now. I stamped out all the ones that arrived. I've got this rule for myself that if I buy new stamps before they get put away, they have to be stamped out at least once, and that way I don't end up with all these stamps that have never seen ink in their lives. So I stamped out a big load of them, as you can see, and coloured them with my alcohol markers, which I've not shown you, but I will have to do that in another video. If you're interested in the ones that I've got and the ones that I use, then by all means I'll share that with you. But today what I wanted to talk to you about is this pile of cut out and coloured cute little people, the Greetings Farm characters. They've been sat on my desk for ages. Well, since I did the haul video, because I came upstairs and started stamping them out. So they've been sat on my desk and I've been trying to have a bit of a clear up. And I've been wondering what I'm going to do with them. And where I've done one of each stamp, there's obviously quite a few. And I don't really want to just shove them into my journal or just make a random tag with them or something. I'd rather have almost like a catalogue, if you like, of all the ones that I've got. I'll have to go back and stamp the others that I had prior to this haul. But I thought that would be a good way to see the ones that I've got, and also, you know, to get inspiration for other projects. Obviously, I'm a huge book fan, as you've probably gathered, so being able to just flip through a book, you know, and look at all the cute little images is my kind of thing. So what I've done is I've started cutting down file folders, and I've ended up with this, which is just, you know, a straightforward piece. I used these brown just basic file folders, sort of craft colour, you know. These came from theworks.co.uk, their website. You can probably get them in store as well, but I got these online and they were something ridiculous, like 100 for £1.99 or something. It was super cheap. The ones I got ages ago in Staples were about £10 for 100, which in comparison with these, I mean, they're the same thickness as far as I can tell, so obviously these worked out at a lot cheaper. And this kind of craft coloured card seems to be really expensive in the UK. I don't know if I'm just not buying it from the right place, but this worked out to be a super cheap way of getting craft kind of card for different projects. So I got out 15 of these, and what I did was, I'll picked up 2 there. What I did, I'll just move these as well for a second. All I did with mine was, as you can see, you've got a bit that's not, they're not level at the side. All I did was I folded it in half, lengthways, and then I put that into my paper trimmer, and the paper trimmer that I've got is this Fiskars one. So I just put it in there, and I lined up the folded section with the groove that's on it, so I know where to cut, and just cut through, and now I've got 2 pages. How I worked out the other dimension, you know, lengthways versus height, I just put it in here, and what I decided was that I would just line it up with this plastic ridge. Obviously you can do them whatever size that you want. I'm not a great measurer, I hate measuring things, so if there's something on here that I can just line it up with, then that's what I'm going to do. So this raised bit here is where I put the bottom of that, and it just so happened that, if you can see, if you can see there, it's actually in line with this bottom line here, if you can see that. Let me bring you in a bit more. There we go. So this bottom line here, like that. So then straight across with the trimmer. Obviously if you want to recycle stuff, let me just tilt you a little bit, it might be better, I don't know. If you want to, you can keep hold of these, they can go in your recycle bin. If you don't, personally I think they're a good size for doing other bits and pieces with. You could always fold it in half and make a small artist journaling tag out of it. If you've watched my ATG video, you could make a small artist journaling tag out of that. This one is slightly wider, as you can see, so you could always obviously, if I was actually scoring it properly, I would use my bone folder, but just as a basic, you know, you could do that, or you could use it as a tag, you know, in its own right. So that is how I worked out the sizing for the pages that I'm going to use. Obviously you can do yours whatever size you want, and then because I'm obsessed with it, I use my Round-It-All. This thing gets used on everything, everything. So I just rounded the corners just because I think it looks nicer. And there you go. So there is your first booklet, if you like, ready to use. So that's your first 4 pages. I'll put those to the side for a second. So as I said, I used 15, which has given me this huge stack of these. So I might go through, maybe keep half and put the other half in the recycling bin, I'm not sure. Otherwise they're just going to hang around on my desk and probably get on my nerves. So I don't know, we'll see. So I've now got this huge stack of these little folios to use. Whether or not I need all of them, I don't know, but I do have quite a large selection of stamps and stamped images. So I think what I'll do is use just ordinary book rings, because it's easy, and I've got some quite big ones. Hang on a second. I've got bits and pieces on there on my basket over here of stuff that I use all the time. So, because again, you know, it's not like I could prepare for a video. You know, basic book rings. So I might use those, or I probably would. It might be a little too small. I think I've got some bigger ones somewhere, or I could just use ribbon or anything really. So that is what I'll be doing. Like I said, I don't know if I'll need all of these or not, but that is how I worked out the size that I wanted for mine, and I will be sticking these guys on. obviously you don't really need to watch me make holes in things and use glue stick to stick them down onto pages, because that's all I'm going to be doing. But I will show you some of these that I've coloured up. If they came in a set, I've stamped them together, cut around them. Let's move you in a little bit. Cut around them, but I've left a bit so that it still attaches them, so I know that they're part of a set. This one I'd stamped, you can't really see on screen anyway, I'd stamped wrong on the back, so it's bled through a little bit because of the alcohol markers, but it doesn't matter because this is just for my own reference, it's not being used on a project or anything. But how cute were they? These were part of a set, but I decided to cut them apart. I don't remember why. There was a reason for it, but I can't remember what it was. And same as these, I think, were maybe part of a set. Yeah, with that one. So these are all the ones that arrived last week. I think it was last week that I did the haul video on. And some of them, like the mermaid, I've been trying to use different shades of pen on her hair to make her look a little more, I don't know, I suppose realistic's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Actual proper Copic style colouring is really quite hard. So I haven't done that on all of them. And we get onto the boy stamps. As you might already know, I have two sons. My eldest is almost 13 and my youngest is 8.5, and the younger one enjoys art stuff as well, so I've been stamping all the boy ones for him and he's been colouring them in. This is one of the ones that came with the chairs, so I stamped them side by side and then cut out the character and then super glued. What? Used a glue stick to stick it on so that he's sitting in his chair. I don't know what he's doing in there. That's the Prince one. He wasn't in the haul video, all the others were, but I found him, I don't remember what the website was called, and I wasn't actively looking, but he was on the to get list when I got the others, but I wanted him to come down in price a little bit because I was really excited about the princesses, but the prince I wasn't quite so fussed with. But I got him for £2.50, and even with postage he ended up being cheaper than he was in the sale when I got these ones. So that was a bargain and worked out great. That's another one of the seated ones, and her as well. And there we go, there's the princess. Put her with the prince. Another one with the chair. There again you can see, this one didn't come in the haul actually, this was just an extra one that I stamped. I've had this one for a little while, but you can see that I cut them out but left this attaching bit so that I could keep them together. Another princess. This one was a one that I had previously, but I just stamped her. I think these were from a set that I had before I did the big haul as well, but again I've just coloured them in with my markers. This little guy, he came from an American seller. He's one of the wild sprouts. And then that one, I don't remember his name, but he's part of the Creepy Crew ones. And this one is from the Sweet and Toxic set. I'm guessing he's toxic and the girl is sweet, but she didn't stamp out very well, so I only had him to colour. Oops, just throwing them around the place. And this one, I don't think you can really see, but I've put different shades of purple in her hair. I don't think you can really see. Same with this guy, he's got different colours in his hair to make it a little more natural looking. And these were a set, so you can see I've kept them together. Another princess, and you can see I've used different colours on her hair as well. And she's got highlights as well. She's another Creepy Crew one. And she's a wild sprout. And she's a wild sprout. This one again was a set. This was a wild sprout set. Aren't they cute? So sweet. She was a Creepy Crew one. This one was this one wasn't off of the big haul, I don't think. This is one I had previously. And these were previous as well, so you can see again that I've kept them together. Same with these. And that one, which she already looked like Elsa anyway to me, so I ended up colouring her in so that she looked like Elsa. So there we go. So that is all of the ones. What I will do as well, to go with the prince and the princesses, is to stamp and colour the original Princess Anya as well. Sorry, it was just trying to autofocus on like nothing. Yeah, so that can go in there as well. So that is what I'm doing with this huge pile of stamped images, and they will all get stuck in here. Oops. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? So they will get stuck in here. I'll probably make a cover or use the front of one of these as a cover and just either write or stencil or use alpha stickers or whatever, just so that I know that they're the Greetings Farm stamps. So that is what I'm going to do with them. It's also a good idea just with your stamps in general, if you've got quite a few, or you're a complete addict like myself and you've got millions of them, you know, it's handy to keep an eye on what you've got, and if they're in all different spaces, you're in little tubs or baskets or however you organise them, it's going to be harder to look through and find the particular thing that you want. So, you know, it's an idea for you. Obviously, you can also get to play with your stamps, but if you stamp out your images and then put them into a little bound book or a binder or whatever, you know, so you can just see what you've got, really. So, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be getting out the trusty glue stick and sticking these in here. If I can find my bigger binder rings, because I think these are going to be too small. I did have some huge ones, and I've not seen them since we moved, so I don't know where they are. But, you know, I could use string or something. I might do that, keep it looking a bit more organic. I don't know. I'll come up with something. You know what I'm like. I'll work it out as I go along. But yeah, that is what I'm doing. And it just gives you a chance to look through all the ones that you've got as well. And they look cute. You know, it was a chance just for me to use my stamps and play with my pens, and now actually make something out of it. So what I'll do is, when they're all stuck in and it's all finished, then I'll show you what the finished article looks like. But that's basically it. You know, I'll be getting my glue stick and sticking them down. So yeah, that's all for now, and I'll probably tag on to the end of this video what the finished thing looks like. Okay, catch you later. Bye. Hi guys, so I'm back, and I just wanted to show you the finished, well, kind of finished booklet that I made for my Greetings Farm stamps. I've used just some chipboard, cut it down very slightly to get it to fit, and again used my round it all for the edges. Punched some holes, and I'm using these binder rings, book rings, whatever you want to call them. I punched the holes with my Crocodile 2, and they are on the larger one, the larger hole setting. And I messed up the excuse me, I messed up the holes on the inside, which obviously you won't do because you'll measure it twice and cut it once. So yeah, I messed that up a bit, but I'm not redoing it. It is what it is. It's just staying like that. Yes, they bug me that they've got other holes. If I could really be bothered, I'd cover them with washi or something, but I'm really not that fast. So I've got different sections. So that was the larger Anya ones, and I've left space if I want to get more of those. There's two other ones of this style that I want, so I can put one on the front and one on the back. These are all the Miss Anya collections, and I might even write in what they are, what they're called. So I've got all the Miss Anya ones together. She's part of another set which I'm hoping to get hold of. I got her separately, so then obviously I'll have a repeat of that one. And there's a couple more that I want to get hold of as well. This one, I'm going to put the Fairy Anya, and there's Flutter Anya, which I have, and Fairy Queen Anya, which I've just bought on the Greetings Farm website. I bought that along with a couple that they had in their farmers market sale thing that they do. Obviously it's going to take a little while to arrive because it's coming from America, but those two are going to go on the front. The original Princess Anya is going to go here, and then we've got the other princesses. And then we've got the Winter Holiday, that's it, Holiday Anya, all on this page. And then these are all just Anyas on their own, or Anya, however you want to pronounce it. So that's all just Anyas. This is the just Ians that I've got. I've got another one on its way, so I've left space. These are the ones I've got that they're together. That's all the ones on chairs. And that one is obviously two together, but they're also wild sprouts. So this section will be wild sprouts. And I've got some more that I need to stamp and colour and stick in here. And this one is part of the Sweet and Toxic, so I can do the girl to go with him and put her there. Creepy Crew will all go, the others will go in here. And that is Tuesday premiere, so I've got space for just Tuesday, and on the front there's space for Monday morning and Monday. So that'll be for the days of the week. And this one is Bean, that's Up Bean, and I've pre-ordered the Magical Collection kit. They did it last year apparently, and now they're doing it again. It won't ship till the end of April, so I'm not going to get it until the middle of May, unfortunately. But I will have a space for all my Bean ones to go on there when they arrive. So there we go. I'll do something to the cover, probably, eventually. I might print out like their logo or something to put across the front so I know what's in it. And then I've just got to get stamping with the others that I haven't done yet and cut them out and stick them in. So there we go. That is my idea of stamping and putting them together in a little book. Like I said, for keeping the costs down and it being cheaper than just using ordinary cardstock, that's why I use the file folders. So yeah, that's it. If you're going to have a go yourselves, then leave a link or something in the comments so I can check it out, because that'd be pretty cool. So that's mine almost done. Okay guys, well that's all I've got to show you for today, right now. So you know the usual drill: like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you later. Bye!